Yo guys, what's up? It's Parated again and welcome back to my channel and to a brand new Alliance War video. Today we have the last war of the season. So our team was Kingpin with Hood and Nimrod as a third guy. This time unfortunately we couldn't bring in Mr. Sinister. But with Nimrod we have two important fights, so we will see how that goes. And starting off on path 9, we have actually a plan on these fights. We tried to get with the special 1 boost for fights in this case, but you will see we will slightly miss on the last fight with those 3 minutes. So now we're boosting up. Oh, I didn't mention it, but this fight was against Legion or Legion. I have no idea how to say it in English, but basically they are like mid-master alliance. They actually were also kind of like Platinum 1 back in the days, so they're not that big of a deal and not that great of a team. So in this first fight we have a Domino with Nimrod, and the plan here with the special 1 boost, very important, is to build up the armor ups, and now we go full ham while the poison phase is active, and SP2 with 16 armor breaks should do the trick. Straight in the bin, and now it's a run against the clock, a run against the time. Mantis. So here the first mistake will happen, but it's not a big deal. The node is a bit annoying. Every time I get a bar of power, as you can see now, she gets indestructible. That's a bit annoying. But basically now we got hit by the heavy. Basically we just SP2 in this case and cycled, and I used the SP1 to avoid her stun. And yeah, so now again, and my Degen failed for the second time already, or maybe the third time. She has some ability accuracy reduction, and that probably caused it to fail. So now we have Ikaris, and I already lost a bit of time, but I felt great with the timing at this in this minute, in this time of being. And here we got kind of like trolled by the AI. I will just, I'm sorry, my Siri from the clock was just randomly talking. Shut the fuck up, Siri. Alright, so here we go again. So now look at this. He's like, it looks like he's gonna dash, right? And then he backs out. Like, and I was holding block the whole time. So the AI can be very weird sometimes, and this cost us like important time, also because we lost SP1 and got hit. Also that means we're gonna lose potions. The base strat was to just use heavy attacks and mediums, never use a light, but he already is at 6 of those buffs, and now the time is running. So I'm like, okay, you know what, if you're gonna be passive, I'm just gonna kill you now. But unfortunately, like at this time, if you checked on the clock, we just ran on 3 minutes, and now I have to heal, and now the 3 minutes are gone for the last fight. So we had to activate the special 1 boost again. But yeah, I mean, it is what it is. For this fight it's very important to use the special 1 boost, and for the first fight against Domino it was also essential and very important. So There was no way around it. And in this fight against Void on node 22, the plan is to use the special one. It's supposed to be used earlier, but I like to, like, as you saw, go to overdrive buff before applying the degen, because the degen is lowering the ability accuracy. That means we have less chance to get debuffs on us, and then we maybe get stuck on the debuff forever. So I wanted to, like, now you see we don't get any damage while in this mode, but at the same time, while he's degened, now he has 2 degen, you see we are barely healing the same damage we are taking, and that's very insane against the Void. Pretty good strategy to deal with this Void. So Kingpin, very strong, very broken champ. One of my favorite champs to use in war at the moment. Unfortunately, I mean, this video will come out when the next season just started, and I'm gonna just upload probably tomorrow the first war already, to get into the time of cycle, onto the cycle of time for the wars. But now as I'm speaking, is future Parated from this war, Kingpin is unfortunately blacklisted this season, so you will not see any Kingpin action by me. But here are the last moments, the last enjoyments of seeing a Kingpin. So now we are heading to the next day and to the next fight against Weapon X on node 26. We have the pre-fight of Odin, Shock and White Max. So we could, so I was able to save either activating suicides or either what is it called, using the special one boost. So now we're good, we can just chill, we can get hit, doesn't matter. I think we will get hit at this point somewhere. Yeah, here my dash didn't work and we get a hit again, but it's fine. We're just gonna special 2. It's kind of like we are unstoppable, we are chilling. Yeah, he goes down pretty quick. And now we're coming to some scary fights actually. I wish I had Mr. Sinister synergy for these fights. So here I'm dropping dexterity from my masteries, because we're facing a Mojo, and I was asking my mates in the alliance if I should remove it or not. I'm not comfortable with removing dex usually, and I know how to play around Mojo with dex, but the problem is I can't parry at all. Plus I don't have the Mr. Sinister synergy, and to top it all off, there's Mystic Dispersion all around, so I can't dance around like normally, and then use the dex, and he will still get a little bit power, too much of a little bit power, let's say. And if the RNG is not good, then yeah, we could die. And here you can see, by the way, it's amazing with Hood, if you get stunned, he's shrugging it off immediately. So that's why I always start with Kingpin. You can do that with him, with APOC if you have 3 or more charges, or with Hercules if you have at least 1 charge, or the synergy with iHulk, or now with Hulk as well. I mean, it was before with Hulk, but Hulk got amazingly buffed, so pretty good champ now. I used him in off season. I kind of want to rank 4 him, but I just took spot rank 4. Now I have 7 science gems rank 4, and I don't want to unbalance my roster. And also I have this Mr. Fantastic at rank 3 200, so I want to rank 4 him at some point too. But let's see, because I don't want those 6 stones to be wasted. So now we got clipped by his special 2. We tried to dex, I think, or failed to parry it, because I like to parry specials. But the degen is like kind of saving us a bit with the damage and obviously the indestructible boost. So he goes down and we gladly activate attacks again, which we need for this fight very much. And this fight I was not prepared, not much prepared, let's say that. I'm always prepared for everything, but I was not doing any duels or anything. And Sersi is that kind of champ for me, like 90% of the time I am like playing perfect against her. I have no input issues or drops or anything like FPS drops. But there's 10% of the time where kind of either fail to dex a special or like it's me or the input issues who are making those FPS drops. I think everybody knows that Sersi, if she activates special one, mostly it's kind of like laggy, especially on the first one. But here we are fine, so you will see now we get hit, and soon we will get hit by the special one here, and it's critting. Usually it would have stunned me, but he shrugged it off probably. So now we are a little bit in a stress moment. Also, like this is what I'm talking about with Sersi. Like, in my eyes she's an easy defender, but if you make one mistake, it can hurt badly. And her glancing is pretty annoying. And we don't have the Mr. Synergy, Mr. Fantastic, Mr. Sinister Synergy, I mean. Here we also didn't have the skill boost, because this war was very much won and it felt good without the boost. But this boost would have gave us like 1.5 bar, maybe 2 bars easily. So that's a bit annoying. So now we have to play around again her glancing. But I think we're gonna clutch it. I think we will not get hit anymore. But you know, Sersi's can be annoying at sometimes, but I'm very used to her since I was a main Tiger player for a long time. I played a lot against Sersi, so yeah. I think at this time, I don't know the score exactly, but we were winning, as I said, by a lot though. Like 3, 4, 5 deaths, I think. So, you know, I didn't boost too big. I was playing casually. Didn't heal too much. I mean, I'm healing still, but you know. So we have 2 more fights left, and those are Annihilus on node, what is it called? Node 50, and you saw it, and as well Nick Fury, but this time actually rank 5. I think I made a mistake. I said rank 5 last time, but he was just rank 4, I think. I'm not 100% sure, but I think it was just rank 4. And this time it's actually rank 5 Nick Fury, and on top we don't have the Mr. Synergy. I mean Mr. Sinister Synergy. I always forget the word sinister, but you know what I mean. So this Annihilus can be annoying, but I'm pretty good at fighting him, except what I just saw, you can actually punish his special one, but I never tried that, except back then in the days when he was like new and everyone tried how to fight him and all that. But yeah, I saw people doing that these days, so I don't know. I should try it probably. Here I got a little bit impatient, so I just threw my SP1 and here he got unstoppable. Kind of no brain action here by me, but Kingpin is broken and he didn't crit, or he can hit through the block pretty good with his special one, but here we land a nice intercept and another special one. Here we're blocking on purpose to get some debuffs, trying to stall a little bit now, heal a little bit for the last fight so we don't have to use potion, which we kind of did. And now let's go to the big boy, to the last fight. Nick Fury, rank 5, pretty scary. Here we got parried, but as I told earlier, Hood can, with the Hood synergy, it's not dangerous, it's risk free. You can play like that on the start, as long as you don't have any debuffs at the same time, shrugging like from hazard shift, and then you get stunned at the same time, then there's a chance the stun will go through. But yeah, as I said earlier, Kingpin is pretty broken in my opinion. With all the synergies, I mean just the triple synergy, he's the best skill champ for sure with those synergies. You know, Hood and Mr. Sinister. But here we're playing casually. Here we fucked a little bit around, and here he was able to land a lightning ending combo. It was a little bit scary of his unblockable. Usually you can freely intercept him when he's unblockable, because he's not throwing the special one if he has already enough charges, usually, because you know the way the AI works and things is like, if he don't see a hit on his special, he's not gonna throw it, you know. And he sees a hit on his special if he has like now 8 charges, 10 charges, whatever, anything that would put his special one unblockable. He sees a hit, he sees a chance to hit me and maybe kill as well. So that's why he likes to use those special ones a lot usually. And if he's unblockable already, usually he goes normally and you can intercept him and push him to special 2. So I'm pausing quickly. So but the match went fine, as you saw, and the war ended with a win, as I said earlier. At the end it was 7-3, so still kind of clear, but I think we died a couple, like 2 times at the end, but it was fine. For the last war of the season, I think this was necessary to reach top 10 masters, which we did after. But overall not a great season. So here we go, my stats. Now you can see, and don't get confused about what is on the top corner. Like that's it didn't pause. That's just like some inside joke. Like I'm not gay or something. They just like give everyone like some random names like that are like fitting to the you know, like Parated, Garroted, like that's easy to rhyme or whatever, like similar pronouncing. So this is our season stats, and we died 1 time, unfortunately. We didn't get the kill for the. We did 50% of that APOC where we died against SGA 1. So we just had 4-1 there. But 69 or 70 doesn't make a big difference. I like this the number 70 more, but 69 is a cool number as well, so it's kind of funny, like Garroted and then 69. Yeah, it is what it is. We died once to the worst alliance we faced, I think, of the season in terms of how they played and how they died. SGA 1 is kind of mid alliance, Platinum 1 low masters usually. So yeah, here you can see the stats of my teammates as well. As you can see, everyone has some weird names. Like you will probably not, like the only one to recognize probably is like Canville with Carvel or Ramal with Rommel. and like the rest, like maybe Bern's cousin, you like his name is with V, Vern, so it's Bern's cousin, okay. But the rest, like Burger, maybe for burgers, okay, but the rest kind of not easy to understand. But it's funny, so it is what it is. Season is over, and you will see my first war of the season, new season pretty soon. Probably on Sunday you will get to see it, and maybe on Monday you will also see the second war, then, which is starting today on Saturday. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed the video. As always, if you did, drop a like, subscribe if you want to see more like this in the future, comment if you like as well. If you have any ideas or questions, just put it in the comments. And with that being said, I wish you a nice day or night whenever you're watching. Peace.